Hello students, my name is Madhuri Kakade from Rajgarh Institute of Management Research and Development. This session for Operations Specialization student. The subject name is Services Operations Management 2nd. Unit 2nd, Service Quality Part 3. This session we will learn first what is Pokayoke, second types of Pokayoke, third methods of implementing Pokayoke, fourth Pokayoke examples, fifth how to develop a Pokayoke, sixth example developing a Pokayoke, seventh advantages and disadvantages, eighth summary. What is Pokayoke? Well, have you ever put a new SIM card into your cell phone? If so, you may have noticed that the SIM card holder and the SIM card itself are designed in such a way as to ensure there is only one right way for the card to fit. Now this is a Pokayoke. Pokayoke is a Japanese name for mechanism that prevents user for a process of making an advertent mistake. Now Pokayoke literally translates as mistake proofing, and the logical behind Pokayoke is that if we don't make a mistake in the first place, then we don't have to spend time and money fixing that mistake now. We look at the more example of Pokayoke shortly. Let's explore what they are in little bit more detail. Broadly speaking, Pokayoke fall into two distinct types. First, we have control Pokayoke, and this prevent a mistake from being made before it happens, and in doing so eliminate the mistake. And secondly, we have warning Pokayoke. This alert the operator a mistake is being made, so a medium immediate action can be taken avoid it. Now, each of those two types of Pokayoke can be implemented using one of three methods. So, the first is contact method, and the contact method of Pokayoke identifies mistakes by testing the physical attributes of an object. For example, its shape, size, color, weight. The next is constant number method, and this type of Pokayoke works for an attributes that the repeated many times. How this type of Pokayoke alerts the operator if the wrong number of moves has been made in a process. Finally, we have sequence method, and this type of Pokayoke determines whether the appropriate sequence of steps has been followed. Pokayoke examples. The first example, we are going to look at the contact method of implementing control Pokayoke. So imagine a machine that could be activated with one hand and that would leave one hand free with certain circumstances. This could be dangerous, so many machines are designed such that they can only be activated with two hands. Next, we take a look at the contact method of implementing a warning Pokayoke. So, in this case, think about factory that makes 10,000 of cake every day, and before each cake is placed in the oven, they are weighted. So each cake is expected to be very specific weight. If it isn't, then something has gone wrong. A high number of means the many ingredients have been added. A low number means too few ingredients have been added. We take a look at the constant number method of control Pokayoke. So in this case, we could have medicine, that is pre-dose in daily sachet, rather than require the user to measure from a longer container, potentially making mistake. And next, we look at the constant number method for warning Pokayoke. So imagine tray with 100 pieces, which if 100 test tubes. So if all the spaces in the trailer are filled, it's very easy to see that try to complete the tray. Next, we look at sequence method or control Pokayoke. So when ordering goods online, it is mandatory that you fill in all required fields. You cannot proceed to the next page unless you do this. The next sequence method of warning Pokayoke. When you start the ignition of a car, if you haven't fastened your seat belt, then a warning will sound. The warning only stops when you fasten your seat belt. This helps ensure you don't accidentally drive off without fastening your seatbelt. How to develop Pokayoke? Well, they can often the low cost and easy to implement, and for a company that manufactures 1,000 or more items, that making investment in creating a Pokayoke can often result in saving many times the cost of implementing that Pokayoke. There are 6 steps how to develop Pokayoke. First, identify root causes. Second, outline the full process. Third, identify options. Fourth, choose your Pokayoke. Fifth, test. And last one is train others. The first is to identify the root causes. You will most likely become aware you need to Pokayoke because there is frequent error or mistake that is occurring, and the way to get the bottom of what the root cause is. That error is used to something like 6 wise technique get to the bottom where the root causes of the problem. Next, it is a good idea to outline the full process that you currently follow. So create step by step outline of current process, and that's just to help you understand the context behind why the mistake are occurring. Step 3 is to identify your options or remove the mistake using control Pokayoke. Now if you can't figure out how to prevent the error, then maybe you can detect the error quickly using warning Pokayoke. So look at using the contact construct number and sequence method for each type of Pokayoke. Step 4 is about choosing the Pokayoke. Choose the best mechanism that's going to work for your circumstance. Step 5 is about testing the Pokayoke you have created, and finally, if the test is successfully and you want to take the next step, you need to train people in your team who need to operate the new process with the Pokayoke. So finally, let's take a look at some advantages and disadvantages of Pokayoke. Now in terms of advantages. First, preventing errors or detecting them early can obviously reduce cost, particularly if you are producing 1,000 or 10,000 or even millions of components per day. Secondly, implementing a Pokayoke doesn't need to be expensive. And finally, they can avoid human mistakes. Some disadvantages of Pokayoke include: first, a poorly designed Pokayoke may not work 100% of the time. Now humans will like to find a shortcut or easy way of doing things. Then second, so something a Pokayoke that can appear useful actively ends up resulting unintended consequence. So good example of this is a spelling and grammar checker, and that remove the need for people to actively improve their communication skill, and that could show up as a negative into other situation in the workplace. Finally, the aim in lead manufacturing is to minimize wastage while retaining or improving productivity. So, you need to just be little bit careful that the introduction of the Pokayoke in the process doesn't reduce efficiency or slow things down. Summary of the Pokayoke: as humans do make errors from time to time, it's useful to have a tool that prevents frequent occurrence of mistake happening over. So using a Pokayoke, you can change the process, ensure that the error never happen again. So next time you consider that the way process could be improved either at home or in the workplace. Consider ways you might go about introducing a Pokayoke. The main objective of Pokayoke is to achieve zero defects. It is used to create system that prevent defect from occurring, and it is used to the system catch defects which have just occurred and prevent them from continue to the system. So remember that the error is human nature, but intelligence is also human nature. So never stop finding ways of not making mistake. That is all about the Pokayoke.